Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to our channel. This is the part 2 of checking ChatPlayground AI series. If you haven't watched the first episode, make sure to watch that first and then continue watching this episode. I will put its link in the description so that you guys can have access to it. Alright, so previously in the first episode, we checked the core features of ChatPlayground AI, and that was comparing AI models' responses together. We have checked a couple of AI models in different aspects like coding or marketing. Actually, they were not just simple AI models, they were top AI models out there with the highest quality in terms of intelligence. Between the first and second episodes, a couple of new and very good models have been released. For example, Grok 4.5, I would say the Kimi K3, which is a very hot nowadays and very trending, and also Claude 5, Claude Opus 5, and GPT 5.6 so was previously also offered. So we're going to make sure to check them in today's video. So make sure to stay with us until the end of the video. Thank you. So let's head over to their application. First of all, I'm going to open up their website. It is ChatPlayground AI. Let's head over to the application itself. All right, here's the interface. So let's choose the latest models, GPT 5.6. So I will disable the rest of the models so that we can only compare the best ones out there. I will choose Grok 4.5. That's a really good model, but I would say it's really cheap and it's also really good in terms of quality. But this Kimi K3, which is really hot right now, it's open source. That's the difference. Like it's a way big model, but it's also cheap and it's also open source, which means you can yourself run this model not on your personal laptop, but if you're a company, you can easily run this model inside your infrastructure and access its intelligence inside of your company, which is a big deal for enterprise solutions. I'm also going to enable Claude Opus 5. I'm going to disable Grok 4.3, and I guess we're good to go. We have 4 models to compare. So previously we just compared the responses together, but today we're going to continue checking other features, which one of them is this magic actions feature, which I believe is a very good feature. Why? Because it will give you the ability to compare at the same time or also combine the responses together very fast. So here I will demonstrate it for you. Let's try to brainstorm an idea with these models. I want you to help me brainstorm a business idea, or actually not a business idea, I would say startup idea, which is better and it's more trending nowadays rather than a simple business. I want you to help me brainstorm a startup idea for a SaaS solution. So basically SaaS is software as a service. It's very hot and trending nowadays. Actually, you as an individual can start a SaaS. It's very simple and it's also high profitable. You can scale with your startup as much as you want without hiring much people. So SaaS, you just get help from AI and your company will be act as a, I don't know, 200 or 500 even a company that has 200 to 500 employees. All right, so here's our prompt, simple, but we're gonna send it and see what the models will respond. I would say, I think Claude Opus 5 would be the best, will give us the best responses because it's the latest, let's say, and have the most intelligent model out of these 3 or 4 models. Let me show you why. What do I mean by that? So we're going to check artificialanalysis.ai, which is an index website that will gives us different aspects of each model. So basically Claude Opus 5 right now has the most intelligence, and Kimi K3 is in the 4th place, ChatGPT 5.6 is in the 3rd place, and Grok 4.5 is also at the 5th place. So you can see these are the top AI models. Kimi K3 is still answering. As you can see, I have selected ChatGPT, Kimi K3, Grok, and Claude Opus 5 as the models. I will paste in my prompt and send it to the LLMs. Well, you can see Grok is thinking, Kimi is thinking, Claude Opus will just give us the answer straight. Alright, Kimi K3 is still thinking. Let me know what you think about these AI models in the comments. Which one you think is the best? Personally, I would say Claude is, none of them is best at all. They're just best in one aspect or another. So I would say Claude is best at coding, ChatGPT is best at scripting, writing ideas, brainstorming. Kimi K3, I haven't worked with it much, but we're going to see some of its works today. But Grok 4.5 is just super cheap. It's not as good as the other models, I would say, but it's a very, very good model. It's as intelligence based on artificial based on artificial analysis.ai website. It's the 5th AI model as intelligence, so it would be a very, very good model with its price. So in the previous episode, we manually compared these AI models' answers, but with this magic actions button, with a single click, I can get help from GPT 5.6 Soul and come up and compare all of these answers together. So a very, very good, okay, this is just an error for displaying data. We'll just ignore that. But here you can see the rater that the AI model actually gave us. But we're just gonna stick to this table. It says response 1 is ChatGPT, response 2 is Kimi K3. All right, this is some kind of a help. But specificity, all right, response 1 is 5, response 2, which is Kimi K3 is 4, okay. Analysis, response 1 gives the clearest, most concrete, and concepts. All right, so basically ChatGPT Soul 5.6 Soul wins in this aspect. Immediate usefulness, R1 and R2 provide actionable starting points. R3 mainly asks questions. Okay, so in this aspect, ChatGPT again wins with Kimi K3. Business ROI clarity, R1 is the strongest. R3 is the okay. Discovery and personalization, R3 is best at clarifying founder context before proposing ideas. Great. So I would say, based on the compare, ChatGPT 5.6 so wins in here. And divergences, best concrete brainstorming, best breed and thread. Okay. So this is a great feature for you to check the AI model's responses together with a single click. Let's combine all the answers together and come up with the, let's say, combined response. All right, SaaS brainstorming. So this feature is somehow a mixture of all the responses of the AI models. Well, let's see what it brings up to us. Strong ideas typically combine frequent painful workflow. Okay. Promising directions, vertical AI operations, compliance, audit readiness. So I believe, for example, ChatGPT gives us this option, Claude gives us this option, Grok gives us this option, and it's just combine all the answers together, which really helps when you wanted to, come up with the best answer out of these R4 models. So basically just mix them all. To focus the ideas, share, okay. customers and communities. Well, I really like this feature. I can also copy the markdown of this answer. So this is about magic actions, but I will use this clear reset chat button, or it's a broom icon that I can see. You can use this icon to restart your chat and start new conversations. So make sure to use this frequently, because when the AI model's chat gets big, it will, make the models hallucinate answers. Their quality of their answers will decrease. You see that our first example was just with this prompt, which is not a very, very good prompt. It's not specific. So you can use this prompts library to store the prompts that you use frequently using this add body. You got the title, you give it a title, the description, also a body. All right, so I have a lot of prompts pre-saved before. For example, detail the benefits. I can also edit it in here, and I can use it also. I will use this prompt in here. I will remove my own prompt. This prompt is, we are thrilled to offer an exclusive deal to influencer's name, for example, Irfan, which is my name. Can you write a personalized pitch that details the benefits of the partnership and how it can help for this and their followers discover our product? I will put product, and that's it. Here's our prompt. We will edit it. We can specify the tone, the style, and the language. I'm happy with these options. I'm just gonna send it. So this thing will actually change the responses of the AI models a lot. As you can see, they are more specific. They are better in terms of answering. I appreciate reaching out, but I need to be striking a right personalized pitch because I don't have the context about where fun is. Well, these are valid reasons. We can continue and chat with the models. Kimi K3 is just thinking. But yeah, you can see you can use this prompts button to save your most used prompts and always use that in the best times you want. All right, I'm gonna to stop this Kimi K3 thinking and clear my chat. Let's use the rest of the features. So you can send it images, just like any other platform. This is not a big deal. Also, you can use documents or files. So in here, I have a couple of files ready. I can send this Charles PDF file and say, for example, what is this doc about? So it's gonna process it to actually give the LLMs the data they want in order to them to be able to answer the questions related to this document. So right away, Claude answers. ChatGPT document is a Charles E. Cullinan. So it's just answered based on the document. This time, Kimi K3 doesn't think a lot, which is good. And Grok 4.5. There's also a group feature inside ChatPlayground, which will let you to group the conversations you had with AI. So for example, I have different chats in here and I wanna categorize them together. I can simply use this groups feature. First, I have to create a group. For example, I can use marketing group. I can also create coding and any other. It's somehow like a project. You just manage your chats with it. I just simply move this chat inside the coding group, move this one inside marketing group, and as you can see, I can see how many chats I do have in there. This is a really good feature. You can manage your chats with it. There are also image models offered inside ChatPlayground, which is a very good feature. We have all the OpenAI models covered. You can simply send your prompt and it will generate any image for you. Let's try it out. So I'm gonna get help from ChatGPT 5.6. So give me a portrait image of a, let's say, woman standing in a crowded crowded street. actually give me a prompt for an image for a portrait image of a woman standing in a crowded street. All right, just give me the prompt. Well, okay, the prompt is ready. We're gonna copy it, paste it inside ChatPlayground. We can also specify the size. I would say I'm happy with the square, and I'm gonna hit send button. It's gonna generate the image for me. It may take a while to generate images using GPT Image 2, but as you can see, this is a very high quality image that you can use anywhere you want. All right, guys, that's ChatPlayground. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos.